You present documented evidence of a betrayal, screenshots, bank statements, or a paper trail they can't talk their way out of. At the moment of exposure, the manipulator pivots. They suddenly burst into tears, gasping for air and trembling, while accusing you of being cruel for attacking them in their time of need. This reaction is selective emotional reversal. It functions as a calculated panic response, triggered because their ego cannot process the reality of being caught. The trap relies on your own empathy. They are using a display of fake distress to make you feel like the aggressor, hoping you'll abandon the facts to comfort them. Yielding to this pressure hands the manipulator total control over the narrative. You have effectively taught them that they can lie with impunity as long as they cry afterward. To counter this, you use the hyper-observation protocol, a conversational defense designed to freeze a manipulation attempt in its tracks. This strategy requires two specific conditions. You must hold undeniable physical evidence, and you must make a conscious decision to suspend all emotional sympathy for the duration of the talk. Without absolute emotional discipline, the protocol fails. If you react to their distress with even a hint of guilt, the manipulator regains the upper hand. The protocol begins the exact second the manipulator stops addressing the evidence and starts attacking your character or your lack of compassion. As soon as the tears start, you stop talking immediately. You will feel a strong urge to defend yourself or explain why you aren't being cruel. You must forcefully suppress that instinct. Do not interrupt, do not offer an apology, and do not ask them to stop crying. Any verbal engagement at this stage gives them the emotional fuel they need. Absolute silence kills their conversational momentum. It denies them the chance to shift the focus from their actions to your reaction. While remaining silent, you adopt the steel frame, a physical posture that signals total detachment. Sit back, creating physical distance, and firmly cross your arms. Keep your shoulders relaxed and maintain a completely blank, analytical expression. You are projecting the image of a neutral observer, not a participant. To hold this stillness, visualize the scene as if you are watching a low-budget, predictable movie. This physical rigidity deprives the manipulator of the emotional participation their performance requires to feel real. Let the crying and the drama play out until the manipulator exhausts themselves. Wait for the inevitable pause, the moment they stop crying just long enough to check if their performance is getting a reaction. Hold dead eye contact for 3 long seconds without saying a word. When you finally speak, keep your voice at a normal volume, but make it flat and monotone. Deliver the strike. Are you finished with the performance? Because the facts of what you did still haven't changed. Return immediately to absolute silence and wait for them to answer. This sequence traps the manipulator. By labeling the display as a performance, you force them to address the evidence without their emotional shield. When their ultimate psychological weapon fails to produce a reaction, the manipulator faces a crisis of ego. Their primary method of escaping accountability has been neutralized. Calling the display a performance strips away the victim mask, leaving them exposed as the aggressor in the conversation. This level of composure signals that respect is a non-negotiable requirement for your time. You are prioritizing the truth of the situation over the temporary comfort of someone who betrayed your trust. When this tactic consistently fails to elicit guilt or a concession, the manipulator is forced to either engage with the facts or abandon the confrontation entirely. Emotional discipline keeps the focus on the documented evidence. By refusing to play the part they've written for you, you ensure that the conversation remains grounded in reality.